All right, Shalom. This is Brother Yuckanine from GMS New Orleans. Coming back at you with another quick sit down. All right. I always want to start off by giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace and blessing and salutation to the whole full elect. All right. This lesson here is going to be about forsaking not the assembly. All right. Which this also is dedicated to younger brothers. All right. And I'm bringing this out because I was talking with a couple of brothers, different brothers, all right, over the last week or two, couple of days, and it seems like this is a constant, ongoing thing, all right. You have certain brothers that they might not know, they're young to the faith, which this is who this is dedicated to, the younger brothers, man, all right. A lot of times you have brothers, camp might be over with, brothers get there, get finished, debating on what to do, where to go at. And you have certain brothers when brothers are finished, all right, they would just want to bust out, go home. They got that, or they might have that long ranger spirit on them. This real off to themselves. And I understand too. Brothers be quiet, brothers be real quiet, things like that. But you can't forsake the assembly, which I'm gonna go into. Mostly fellowshipping, man. That's important. The fellowship with your Akim, all right. I'm gonna start it off with this one though. Let me get to it. All right. Straight to the point. This is Hebrews, right? Which the title was under. This is Hebrews 10, and I'm gonna start at 20 and read down. The point is in 25. It says, "By a new and living, by a new and living way, which he had consecrated for us through the veil that is to say his flesh, and having a high priest over the house of Yahweh, let us draw near with a true heart in the full assurance of faith," right? Which we need to have in these days, man. A full assurance of this truth, a full assurance of our faith, man. Knowing that this is the truth, all right? Knowing that this is the brotherhood, man. This is, when you look at other Akim, you have full assurance knowing that this is your brother and the man of the Lord, all right? And you have to trust in that, all right? And it goes on to say, having our hearts sprinkled from all evil conscience, and our bodies washed with the pure water. With that pure water is this truth, man. These holy scriptures. All right? Having a full assurance of that, man. All right, it says, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promise. And it says, let us consider one another to provoke one another to love and to good works. All right? And that's the point right here. It says, not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together. And what that is, not forsaking the assembly. All right? Fellowshipping, man. Being a part of the body. All right? And we do things behind the scenes with each other, man. Whether that's getting these videos in, whether that's just, having a welfare check on the brother. Just checking the brother out, seeing how you doing, man. Because we all in hell. We all catching hell. We all are going through this together. All right? This is a thing that we must do. All right? Fellowship. This is a part of the works. And you do that in many ways too, man. We do this work, but there may be times where a brother go through something. You might be on the phone with him. You might have to be at work 2-3 o'clock in the morning. But for your brother's sake, you're gonna talk with him, man, until everything is ironed out and smooth, or the brother may vent to you. That's a part of the works. You can't shun that. You can't waver from that, man. All right? These things are important. Read it again. 25, it says, not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together as the manner of some, which is going to that some people do, man. All right, and you see it. You see it from, me myself, you see it from guys time and time again, mainly newer brothers. You see it a lot of times from guys that's on the side trying to get into camp. All right, you can't be like that, man. Like I say, everybody's. We just say we might go bowl. It's time to go bowl or something. You the guy. You just never there. Or you there sometime, but a lot of times you're not. You just not there. Whether it's be with work. All right, a lot of time Jake be fully occupied in that woman. I mean, goddamn, you give your life to Esau working and your woman daily. I mean, we only spending what an hour or two with each other, man. At max. I mean, you can let that shit go for that time, man. These things are important. You get around these brothers, you get knitted. You get to finding out, like a time and time again. We talk about it down here, where you find out our brothers. This is a brother's government name. You find out different qualities this brother might possess. This brother might have uh, understanding of music, things that you like. All right, you might understand that this man here, the man that you across from, all right, have the same qualities of liking the things you like, man. But you never find it out if you on some Lone Ranger type of stuff, man. You're distant. You can't be distant in this thing, man. You have to be engaged with your brothers, man. All right, what your brother is supposed to be liking into your house shot. All right. Let me finish it off so I can keep going though. It says, I'm reading it again. It says, not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together as the man of some is, but exhorting one another. All right. And so much the more as ye see the days approach, or the day approaching. And what day is that? That's the day of the Lord, man. All right, Jacob's trouble. We need to continue to exhort each other, continue talking, communicating with each other, man, uplifting each other. All right, because you see these qualities, and sometimes some brothers have low self-esteem, some brothers, have different spirits, but you got to exalt one another. All right, that we may go from glory to glory, man, in the spirit. And you only have that time with each other. We only got that long to go, man. But you want to invest in the brotherhood, man. Invest in those quality, those times, man. You're gonna remember those times with your brother, man. All right. And like I said earlier, we can't do this. We can't do this with the world, the people of the world. You only can do that with the men that's on the side of you, man. Going to war. All right. But I want to get this other one, this other particular scripture. All right. Oldie but goodie. Now I jump around a little bit too. And like I said, if you brothers got some good ones on the comment board, Lord will, I can get them. All right, I'll post them up there. All right, but this is oldie but goodie. This is Psalms 133 and 1. Psalms 133 and 1. It says, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren, all right, to dwell in unity. And we dwell in unity by the fellowship, man. We dwell in unity off record, meaning off the cameras. Brothers do things together, man. All right, you may roll up on a brother's house, all right. And you see how that brother carrying, he's living, all right. You see him, all out of his garment, man. And you build a relation. It's about networking and building relationships with men. Just as when we go out of town, we network and we build up relationships with other brothers, man. These things are important. You can't be the guy. You heard different things over time. You have a brother, oh, I don't want to bother you. Well, hey, I'm the type of brother I want you to bother me, man. Bother me, please. I want to hear from you, man. I want to see you. All right. This is about the welfare of the body, man. You have to be in sync with the brothers around you, man. You have to communicate. You can't be the guy shy. We are amongst men. All right. How was shy called men? We not. This ain't America Has Talent. Where you get up on the stage, you shy all of a sudden, man. You're around men. You don't call it to be shy, man. We have to be in sync with other men. All right. We got different spirits. Some brothers are rough. Some brothers are we're real quiet. You have certain brothers that have different spirits, man. But you got to be locked in with them. All right. Knowing your brother, knowing how a brother is. You only get that time by putting time into other men, bouncing around the room, man. All right, ideas, all type of stuff come out when you fellowship, man. All right, but where was that? Oh yeah, let me read it again. Let me read it again. Psalms 133:1. It says, "Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity," man. Yeah, and to be a beautiful thing. When you see these mega camps, you see these different camps, brothers up the road, an hour away, 2 hours away, whatever, it'd be a beautiful thing, man. Because I'm going to get this other scripture too, real quick. I'm going to get this other scripture that hits home, all right? And why it's so good and pleasant for brothers to dwell in unity, man. Let me get it right here. 17. All right. All right. This is Luke 17:20. It says, and he said, and he went and blah, blah, blah. When he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of the Most High should come, it's talking about Yahushua, he said, he answered them and said, the kingdom of Yahweh cometh not with observation. And that's the point in 21. Neither shall they say, all right, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of the Most High is within you. All right, so when you have those fellowshipping of men, all right, a conglomerate of men in one room, you know, we letting our hair down, we fellowshipping. That's a preview or a representation of the kingdom of heaven, man. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? All right, when you see a conglomerate of brothers together, man, brothers joking, brothers, brothers doing all type of things going on in the room, man. All type of conversations, beautiful conversations going on in the room. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? Brothers over here playing chess. You got other men over here, chopping it up, talking about whatever. Brothers watch the UFC fights, the boxing together. All right, it's a beautiful thing, man. Don't be that guy, man. That's off. Everybody in one room, you the other guy over there in the corner, off to yourself, man. That's an off spirit. That's an off spirit, man. Or you the guy that you just gone all the time. MIA, you on Gullah Gullah Island somewhere on the island. You don't want to be that. You don't want to be that brother, man. And if you are that brother, come out of that shit, man. Exit the Most High. Pray that the Most High take that spirit off you, man. But let me read it one more time because, like I said, when you see the brothers like that, man, all together in unison, smiles, brothers laughing, brothers in good spirits. All right, and I need to go back to Hebrews too. When you see brothers in good spirits, that's a preview of the kingdom. All right, I'm gonna read just the point in Luke 17:21 says, neither shall they say lo or here or there. My bad. Here, lo here or lo there. For behold, the kingdom of the Most High is within you, right? Which is within brothers, man. All right. And I'm gonna go back to Hebrews because I just remembered. I think there's another little part. So hold on, I need two hands. All right. And it says Hebrews 10. Hebrews 10:25. I'm gonna read it again. It says, not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together as the manner of some is, but exalting one another, and so much more as ye see the days approaching. All right, yeah, all right. Just checking, I ain't passing it up. All right. But the point is, we see the days approaching. The days approaching of Jacob's trouble. We don't have that much time with each other, man. We have to spend as much time we could possibly can, man. Communicate and talk with brothers as much as we can, and cherish the moment. And this keeps coming up. You see? Hey, Shalom, I came on the comment board. Y'all about you try to break a thumb. Yeah, I see you, Kabar. Yeah, I brought that one out. That's the spirit, man. All right. I might I might bounce around a little more, but more than likely I'm gonna get an example. I'm gonna get an example too. I think this is in Acts 2. This is Acts this is Acts chapter 2. I'm gonna start at 40. I'm gonna start at 40. It says, and with many others words did he sanctify and exalt, saying, save yourselves from this unforward generation. All right. And everything else is gonna be the point. It says, then they that gladly received the word were baptized, in the same day they were added unto them about 3,000 souls. All right. And this is the point. And they continued steadfast in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship. All right. They fellowship and in breaking of bread and in prayers, man. And that's the important part of this ministry, man. Fellowshipping. All right. Because you can be around your brothers. You can tell some you've been around each other for years, months, days. All right. You're supposed to know your brother. You're supposed to know when something's wrong with him, man. All right. You're supposed to know and keep your brother in good spirits by exalting them, giving them good kind words, man. You can never do that when you off somewhere, wherever. You know, you got your head up to some of these women's asses. You just MIA, and you going home. Some of you brothers ain't doing shit. You going home to an empty apartment. All right, you just at the house, TV, no dog, just you. What you rushing home for? Or unless a lot of time it be a problem. And if it is a problem, you need to have Matthew 18 in your life, man. If it's a problem with a brother, all right. And that's for, like I said, for you younger brothers out there, man. You need to get in tune with the body. You need to be present in these different things that's going on in the camp when brothers are in unified, because you learn how to conduct yourself, because things are going on around the room, conversations that happen with scriptures. All right, you see the conduct of the bishops, the elders of the room, how they conduct themselves, how they talk, how they act. Those are important parts of this truth that you need to be soaking up, man. You can't get that when you're away. The do's and don'ts. You can't get that when you off on Gullah Gullah Island some goddamn well, man. And like I said, this ain't for nobody. But like I said, this conversation of fellowshipping have come up more than one time throughout at least 2 weeks. I just got the spirit to do a video on it, man. Communicate with your brother, man. Cherish the times. All right. I got that or whatever. All right. Let me check the comment board. Yeah, that's a good one too from his brother, man. To water out. It says Matthew 18:20. For when two or more are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them, man. Yeah. And that's the part of the Most High. How about Shem Shah be a part of that, man? When brothers are in unison with each other, man. Okay? That's what let me check. It's another good one. Kind of. This is 1 Peter 1:22. Seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth throughout the Spirit unto unfurled love with the brethren, seeing that ye love one another with a pure heart, fervently, man. You do that by sacrificing your time. I'm gonna get this other one too, man. By sacrificing your time. A brother need help with something, you go and help him, man. All right. A brother just want to talk and vent. Talk and vent. I did it plenty of times. Me myself. Brothers, some going through something or just need to talk, or it's a situation, for us to camp council, and you look up, hey, it's 2, 3 in the morning, you gotta go to work in such and such time, but hell, this come first. I'm gonna power through it at work, man. Hell with it. I mean, we fuck Esau, man. We go we gonna get our time in when we need it, but this comes first. All right? This comes first, man. And you younger brothers need to know that. You younger brothers need to soak up the time that you have with the brothers to the point, you know, it helping your behavior and your conduct, man. This is the part, the one I was talking about. This is Romans 12:1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your body as a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service, man. And that's a part of our reasonable service. Not just being on the block, on the highways and byways as a living sacrifice, but being a living sacrifice to your brother in alms, man, in need, in charity to him, man. That's with conversation. That's with patience, and what it is, the distributing of your time with a brother, man. All right, all that counts. All right, which is a scripture. One of you brothers can find it for me. It kind of escaped me right now. It says about giving alms or something like that is more important. All right, which it covers it says it covers a multitude of sins, man. All right, one of you brothers find that for me. Baba Kasha. And like I said, we have nothing else. We all like them niggas in that hip hop world, the lunatics. With that nigga Nelly, he just said, "We all we got." No, we all we got, man. All right. No, we all we got. This over time, this thing becomes a family, man. Like I said, maybe, you got a lot of cats out there. They can't get down with the family, man. They can't get down with the other things. Maybe this, a lot of times, maybe it's not for you. A camp. Okay. To what? 1 Peter 4:8. Yeah, 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8. And it says, and above, let me put it up there. It says, and above all things, have fervent charity amongst yourselves. All right. For charity shall cover a multitude of sins. See? Being charitable with your brother, man. You have to get it in with the Akim, man. You have to be there. All right? And it gets tiring over time. You the young guy. Everybody else just say we doing it, hey, where's so and so at? You just never there. You off, like I said, you off somewhere working, you off somewhere with the boo thing or whatever. You just MIA. All right? And you see these things, and if you're doing that shit, you need to correct it, man. That's an off spirit. All right? But mostly, like I said, I covered some of the things that I wanted. Okay, what did brother got? Yeah. That's the one too. Ecclesiastes 3:30. It says, water will quench a flaming fire, and alms make it atonement for sins. That's right. Just by helping a brother, man. Just by being there, giving up your time. Those things, or even money. Brothers didn't helped each other out financially, man. Can't be that guy. You got the money. I don't want to give up money, man. Hey, man, we storing up spiritual riches, man. Ain't nobody giving a damn about these fiat currencies, man. But I'm gonna help a brother if need be. I'm gonna help a brother first and foremost. All right. And like I said, doing so, this helps an atonement of sins, man. All right. The Most High counts that acceptable, man. You gotta be a brother that's about doing that too. Especially a young brother. You younger brothers gotta learn how to serve the men before you, and vice versa, man. Breaking bread for the scriptures, all right. Breaking bread, just in knowledge of the world too, man. How to maneuver in the world. All these things go down when brothers, come together, man. But let me see something. Let me find this one scripture real fast. If that's it, I might just leave it alone and just get off, man. I pretty much hit the point. Lord will hit the point. And like I said, this may be to somebody who needs to hear it, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna worry about it. But with that, man, I hope that was edifying. Like I said again, forsake not the assembly, all right, of the brotherhood, man. And I hope this video was edifying to the point to those who needed it, man. Until next time, I'm gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakadash. Double honors once again to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings, salutations to the whole elect. Until next time, Akim. Shalom.